Vice President Commissioner, you've come to the EPC today to talk about unfinished business. Will the Five Presidents report be effective in closing the gaps in the EMU?
Certainly the idea of the Five Presidents report is to look at the missing elements of the economic and monetary union and what needs to be done to address them. And basically, Five Presidents report proposes to move in two stages. First stage is till mid-2017, when we concentrate on things which can be done now without treaty change, something what we call deepening by doing. And a second stage is after mid-2017, which are more fundamental architectural changes in the EMU, and which will more likely than not also require a treaty change. Well, in this first stage, we're going to concentrate on issues of deepening and strengthening macroeconomic governance framework, strengthening the social dimension of the EMU, doing the parts of the banking union which are still not there, including European Deposit Insurance Scheme, and also strengthen the democratic accountability of macroeconomic governance.
Thank you. And you mentioned the deposit scheme similar to the system in the US. Are you basing the system on the US? Will that be what we will see in October? During the discussion, you mentioned a two-stage approach. Can you say something more at this stage?
Exactly. So the idea of European Deposit Insurance Scheme is not a new one, but previously it was not possible to reach an agreement on it. So now the proposal is to move in two stages. In a first stage, to have it as a reinsurance scheme of national deposit guarantee schemes, and then in a second stage to move towards proper European deposit insurance scheme.
The challenges that Europe faces are enormous economically. You've been very positive about the euro and its future. Other commentators have been less positive. Do you think that we will be able to overcome these gaps in EMU, particularly because they are going to require treaty change and a democratic endorsement from EU citizens?
Well, first I would like to outline that lots of things had been done already since the beginning of the Eurozone crisis to strengthen the economic and monetary union. And one can mention this macroeconomic governance framework, which has been substantially strengthened, including the annual cycle of European semester, banking union, which has been created in a short time, financial backstops in form of European Stability Mechanism, European Central Bank's monetary policy tools, including outright monetary transactions. So lots of things had been done already to make euro area more robust towards financial and economical crisis. And actually we saw it during the last Greek crisis, that there were very little spillover effects to other euro area member states, that it was seen largely as an isolated Greek case, and the stability of euro area and euro was not questioned. But of course there are still elements which we need to strengthen, and that's exactly the purpose of the Five Presidents report and the work we are now doing to implement it. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Vice President.